live streaming of Dark Side Gaming with Darthswoody and Jerzey the King. Gonna get on some Battlefield 2042 and just try to snipe some people and aggravate people.
When in a party, press R2 to chat.
Time for action.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, trying to talk to Goomba about like having certain days of the week. Like I get talking about sports every day, especially when the sport's in season. Like basketball, you can talk about every day when it's in season, football, etc. But like, I was just trying to say like instead of coming into the channel and just like winging it every single time, like have certain days where you plan on talking about certain subjects or whatever, to where you know, you'll have fans that know, like, all right, well, I need to make sure that I can, you know, catch the live stream every Friday night because they talk about this subject that I really enjoy listening to them talk about or whatever. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like,
do it to where there's a specific topic.
Yeah, like the live stream I want to do for Saturday afternoon. I want to wait until, like, most people are done with their cartoons and stuff like that, and then I want to stream me opening up Pokemon cards, and then basically turning that into its own streaming type thing. What, you know, like something kids could watch. But then you know, then I get fans that they're like, a lot of viewers,
a lot of subscribers that'll actually go to your YouTube channel and subscribe and then start watching when you're streaming.
Well, and I'll have to like
gameplay.
I'll have to add its own like channel because it's gonna, that one's gonna be for all ages, where this channel's not. So, but you know, maybe their kids will watch the Pokemon card streaming channel, and then maybe the dad or whatever will be like, oh, he's got another channel, let me go check that one out.
Right. And you just feature that channel on your page and the description and all your videos. Like when you go to YouTube Studio and you go to your settings, go to you would go to upload defaults and you just put your default description in there. That way it'll always pop up. You won't never have to go in and change it. You know what I mean? You won't have to go in and after you're done streaming, you won't have to go in and edit nothing.
Yeah.
It'll already be there. That's what I did. Like I did a lot of work on like editing my videos and editing my descriptions and information, especially when we having to change them up shit. What happened with my old company name and stuff. So.
Well, and for now, do you have to open up an LLC for your streaming channel too, if you're to start making money off of it? You there, Jersey? I don't know if your mic died or what.
Oh my God, I was on mute. No, I accidentally muted my mic. But no, it depends on no, it doesn't depend on anything. You're going through YouTube, so if you're just going through YouTube and you're getting it off YouTube, you can have 1 million subscribers. You can have sponsors and everything. You're through a partner program with YouTube. So you're getting paid through them for releasing good content, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, for somebody that, I don't want somebody to like copyright or steal an idea if, like, you know what I mean, like.
Now, no, when it comes to like your podcasting, like you're doing like podcasting and shit, then yeah, you're gonna want to get a media company. You're gonna want to create a media company. That way, you're because that's what I did. So I just have to register. But you're gonna want to, you know, start a media company. That way, you can copyright shit, you know, for your company, for like what you're specifically doing. Like you ain't gonna be able to copyright the fact that, let's say you're, you know, doing a Pokemon thing because Pokemon's already got a trademark company and name and things of that nature. But
oh, this motherfucker lagging like a bitch.
your actual podcast show and, you know, what your ideas are, and let's just say a name and things like that, then you're gonna definitely put that copywritten LLC. Well, not copywritten, but LLC. So that way can't nobody steal that shit. Because that's what happened. It was just fucked up, and it was a person that I was working with and doing this with.
So you're saying for the card thing, I need to get like some kind of like media production type LLC?
Yeah, because you're gonna eventually be doing, you know, a podcast show. It's gonna be considered a podcast show, and you're gonna have show names. You know, you're gonna do more than one show. You're gonna have different show names and titles. You're gonna want to have that shit copyrighted.
I already got a production name in mind already, so I'm good. What's that?
So you just register that shit under your name with the government, you know, as a business. Register that shit as a business.
I gotta talk to my accountant whenever I go take my taxes by to ask him about like doing tax write-offs and stuff like that for the card business. Like what?
Well, you have up to 3 years to file your taxes when you first start a business.
Oh, I'm just asking him like for just to make sure I start off right and make sure I don't have. I'd rather just know before I start it. And right now,
no, I'm just saying that's one thing you don't have to worry about. When you first start a business, you have up to 3 years to file your taxes as a business.
Gotcha.
So you can, you know, if you start off slow and in your first year things aren't booming, you know, right away, and then in your second year you start to get more revenue and return on your investment. In your third year, you're booming. You have time to file those taxes for those 3 years. So that's a benefit of starting a business or registering a business as an LLC or a corporation or whatever the case. That's definitely a benefit.
Getting ready to go apply for an LLC and a business bank account with my buddy John this weekend, so I'm excited about that.
Congratulations. Huge. I'm able to say you own something. That was a wonderful trip. Once I do this with my podcast company and the gaming company, I wish they this is all I can do. Working on that. So I'm pushing for becoming by the end of this year. I want to be monetized. I'm going to be getting monetized by the end of this year. And that's going to be a lot of work for me. And I know it's going to be a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I'm glad my friend John decided to go into it with me. Like, he's always been working in like warehouses and bars and stuff like that, and not, you know, bitching about not having money and stuff like that, and
wanting to make his own money and work for himself.
I was trying for a while. I was trying to get him to invest in crypto and tell him to think about the long-term game, but he can't think about the long-term game. He's like, I want to make money now. So I was like, all right, well, what about this? And he goes, well, I got a friend that's actually into the vending machine business. We can meet up with him. He's already got 20 machines and he's not really trying to expand. And so basically his friend's going to help, you know, give us the DL of like how to get everything set up and stuff.
Sector Alpha is ours.
Assembling sentry.
Hope everything goes
Both sectors are now under our control.
I'm not really worried about me. I'm more worried about him, like, being irresponsible when the money does come in, though. You know what I mean? Like, I know how money changes
Right.
people, and he's never had that kind of money, so I'm more concerned about, like, when I got out of the military, I got some back pay for some bullshit because it took him too long to get everything all in order or whatever. So
Right.
I had that moment of feeling like I had money for a minute because I bought myself a Subaru WRX. It was all blacked out, like inside and out. I started going to college. I felt like the cool kid on fucking campus. Like my dick was hanging down to my ankles, type shit. Like it was, so it definitely changed me. And now that I'm older, like I can look back at that and be like, all right, cool. So now I know how to make sure not to, change who I am.
Right.
Because of those things. I noticed how it changed me the first time, and I don't like that, so... But somebody that's never had that, they don't know... They're not gonna...
Act,
They're not gonna be...
they're prepared to be humble.
Right. And, well... And that's the thing, is he just got a house, through, like, living assistance or whatever, but it's a 2-bedroom house, 2 stories or whatever, and he's only paying, like, $800 a month for it, but, like... My friend, he was drunk for like 3 days because he was celebrating having a house, and I'm like, bro, like, that's the kind of stuff that worries me about
starting a business.
Yeah, starting a business, because we're gonna start making money, and you're gonna just like forget about how we got there, kind of thing.
There.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
definitely, I feel exactly where you're coming from, man. That's why I waited so long. And I let everything happen the way it did, especially with this streaming shit. Like, how I no longer have the original name I started off with, you know what I'm saying? And just for my own backside being covered, I try not to even speak on it. So I don't, so you can't try and sue me for defamation or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really say too much, but at the end of the day, it's like, okay.
Well, that's why I was careful about how much I said about the card thing, because I was like, I don't want to, like, give away, like, my idea and then, like, have somebody steal it. Not like you would steal it, but, like, anybody can watch these videos and be like, oh, I'm going to go do that idea.
Yep. And then you're like, man, son of a bitch.
So that's why I was wondering, like, should I open up an LLC, or, like, how do I cover my ass to make sure that my idea stays unique to myself?
Have a unique name. Because like I said, with that specific brand, it's already trademarked and copywritten. So just come up with a specific name because basically what you're doing is a podcast. You're just doing a different type of podcast. You're doing a podcast where people have to view, to see what's going on, to see what you're talking about. So you're doing a video podcast. So when it comes to that, you're gonna need a name, a title for that hour.
So and so Productions.
So like if you wanted to do, let's just say, Dark Side Gaming, that's the name. Make sure no one else owns that, and that's your name. Now if you can't use that name specifically, then okay, find something else. And when you get that LLC and that shit copywritten in the name that you want and it's yours, that's when you go in and you change all your shit on YouTube, social media. Because I'm going in, like, I'm already starting to pay people to go on royalty brands and podcasts with my LLC under my name and my brother's name. You know what I'm saying? I'll own that. I have nothing to worry about. That's why I went in and I edited all my pages and did all this shit. And did the presentation and everything because I'm already in the process.
Our forces control most
You know
sectors.
what I mean? So
We've taken control of Sector
I
Bravo.
don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
As long as I've already got it out there, I'll have proof that I started this shit. Because I already have a business account with Google and everything.
I've just had this card idea for like over a year now, and I'm like, it would be a great way to make money, I feel like. So.
Yeah. Shit, even if you had an hour where you brought back Pokemon games, like Pokemon trading card wars, to where, or battles, to where you have people come on and actually battle, and you
Did I ever tell you I have like I'm only missing 6 of the first 151.
No, you didn't. That's good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I actually have like I have a whole bunch of cards I need to take to the PSA company out in Texas and have them rated, but it's $150 per card now to get them graded. But if you get them graded from PSA, you can sell them for like a shitload more on eBay than you can if I just like put them up there now and just say like they're in good condition.
Right.
Like if PSA says they're in good condition, you can so I've done the math.
I would go and buy more packs. I'd go and buy a whole bunch of shit more packs that you can actually play with and just start having Pokemon battles and streaming and watch how many viewers you get.
Well, I never played with my cards. That's the thing is
you don't have to play. You don't have to play. Find a community of people who are still doing that, who are still playing Pokemon battles with the actual trading cards and sitting down like, just like you do. You know what I mean? People who are actually still playing with the trading cards. And you'll find a lot of people out there, right? And then you just start having tournaments. And you stream that shit and watch how many viewers you'll get. Live Pokemon battles, live Pokemon trading card battles. Yeah, people watch that.
One of our objectives is under attack.
Well, you just do tournaments. And, you give out a prize. Whatever it may be. It doesn't always have to be money or nothing like that. It could be shit. You can go and get a bunch of Pokemon memorabilia and collectible shit. Give it out as a grand prize. Let's just say you have duplicates of cards that's worth a lot of money. Let's just say you have a duplicate of cards that's worth a lot of money. That could be one of your grand prize. One of those, a duplicate of one of those cards. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, fucking Christ, there's so much. Oh, no, yeah, I already have an idea for that. Like, I'm not going to give away any of the cards that I have now, but the cards that I have now, I'm going to get officially graded, and then I'm going to...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Go buy more packs. You know what I mean? Once you get ready, go and buy more packs just so you can give them out to your winners of the Pokemon battle.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like the idea I'm going to have, but...
Because that would be dope. You'll bring in so much traffic, and then if you commentate, you know what I mean. You have people who or like, especially if you know how battles are done, you know what I mean, and you know how to just sit back and commentate. You can have another person come on and commentate with you. Oh, they played this card and it has this much power and hit points and health and attack and this, that, and third or whatever. And people will watch that shit.
That's the like funny thing is, I don't know that much about the game. I never played it, so...
Both sectors are now under our
control. You just do your research.
Oh, motherfucking snipers.
That's all, bro. You just do your fucking research. And when you do that, you'll come back like, oh, you can actually be a commentator for it. Or you can hire 2 people to fucking commentate for you, bro. That shit is nothing. And at first it'll start out, just doing it to get to it, getting paid stage, and then when y'all do, you know what I mean? Like I said, you already have a company, and you can put them on payroll. Because you'll be getting paid from YouTube. But the thing is, when you start getting paid from YouTube, you want to constantly put out content. That's why you're going to want to get a computer. Do you have a computer already?
No, I gotta buy one.
Like, even if it's not a gaming PC yet, just get you a decent computer that at least has Windows 10 or higher on it. And I was just telling the Goomba this. His last stream, I was talking about this. Get you Streamlabs. Download Streamlabs. You can sign up for it for free and use it. But if you want to pay for it, all the fucking perks. But bro, Streamlabs gives you everything. Overlays, backgrounds, green screen, all that shit. On top of it, Streamlabs also gives you a store with name brand gear. So, and we're talking Champion. And like, I'm about to pull it up right now just so I can really break it down to you and show you, or explain it to you. But Streamlabs,
they control sector Charlie.
Streamlabs fucking let you have a store. With the store, like you get name brand clothing,
They'll take every
like
sector.
Guild On t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? And fucking
Hostiles are trying to seize one
champion.
of our objectives.
That's the main thing that I always see with the store. Like I'm about to put like, and you get the alert boxes. So when like someone subscribes to your channel, when you get a new subscriber, it'll pop up. It'll pop up. You know what I mean? Boom. And then speaking of Pokemon, they have a theme, a Pokemon theme. It's the Poke stream right here on fucking Streamlabs. You know what I mean? So you can use that theme for that stream. Look at them bars. I should get a rap. But with the store, like and then like with the alert, like if you're streaming on Twitch and YouTube or Facebook and YouTube, like when you get a new follower, it'll alert you. Boom, new follower, new subscriber, it'll alert you. You know what I mean? It'll pop up right in the middle of your streaming. You know what I'm saying? And then like when you get a donation, if they donate to your Streamlabs, then it'll utilize the alerts. You know what I'm saying? If they go there and they can customize their alert that'll pop up too. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, you got background, you got themes and overlays, you got a bunch of shit, right? It's a bunch of shit on Streamlabs that you can use to make the streaming experience for your viewers better and for you know what I mean, as a streamer. Because they have the bots to where it'll constantly post messages throughout your stream. You know what I'm saying? To where they can go and click on the link to donate and all that shit though. It's really dope. And then if you upgrade to Prime, it's not even expensive at all, to be honest. But you get to unlock a custom merchandise store, you know what I mean? And where you get to, it's only $19 a month or $149 a year. You know what I mean? And you get the full perks of Streamlabs and everything that comes.
Center in place.
But like I said, it makes this experience for your viewers better. You get more subscribers and viewers from that type of shit. And when they see they can donate to your channel, where it's gonna pop up, and you know what I mean? And everybody who's viewing gets to see that they donated and shit like that. It's just that type of experience. It makes it better for the viewers and for you as a streamer. Definitely when you get your computer, bro.
Got to start securing sectors.
And get an Elgato and an Elgato stream box. Because with the stream box, like you can just press a button and it switches screens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, say you're streaming, right, and you're about to change games, because with the Elgato, you hook up the Elgato to your PlayStation from your computer to your PlayStation, and then you download the PlayStation Remote Play app on your computer, because you know it's already on the PlayStation. But you download the Remote Play app on your computer and then sign in on your computer to where you're streaming off the computer through, let's just say, Streamlabs. You know what I'm saying? Or OBS. Some people use OBS as well. But, you know, some type of streaming service like that. With the box, as long as you got your Elgato, your regular Elgato hooked up to the stream box, say you want to change one, because you know how when we're broadcasting on the PlayStation and we go to the home screen, it goes blue for the viewers and then you can see what we're doing. When you're streaming through the computer on a program like OBS Studio or Streamlabs, they see everything you're doing. So if you want to maximize your feed from your webcam that's just showing you while you're changing games, you can, you know what I mean? And with one press of the button with the stream box, it'll just switch, so you don't even have to use the mouse or the keyboard. It's pretty dope. It just makes the streaming experience better for you, the streamer,
Our
and the
forces
viewer.
control most sectors.
And a lot of people don't know out there as viewers that when they do like a super chat, when they donate through super chat, YouTube gets a percentage of that donation. So let's just say somebody donates you $100 to your channel through a super chat. You don't get that whole 100. So that's why if you ever watch streamers, they'll have their Cash App or Borrow or Streamlabs or wherever else besides Super Chat in their links as well. So that people
Hostiles attacking one of our objectives.
donate to those because
Keep
they
holding
get
those
100%.
sectors. Enemy struggling.
Get the whole donation. So like I told my viewers, not even just my viewers, like when I'm in other streams, like the other streamers that I'm subscribed to, and there's 2 that I'm actually joined to their channel where I pay a monthly membership to their channel. But like when they get new subscribers and shit, and they come in and start chatting with everybody that on a daily or whenever these streamers are streaming, and we come in, the community talking or whatever. When new people come in, we tell them like, hey, if you're gonna donate to the channel, donate to the Streamlabs link or the Cash App link or this link or that link, so that your streamer gets 100% of your donation and not 80 or 90. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because those people who are really dedicated to watching those streamers who actually, like, because there's people out there who will start watching you because of your personality and your content, and you'll brighten their day just because you're streaming. And me, you, Woody, or I said Woody, me, you, Goomba, and Zara, we joke and laugh and crack fucking jokes on each other and shit like that. Like shit like that for people brightens their fucking day if they're having a shitty ass day. You know what I mean? They're turning the stream to watch the game content, but also to listen to our personalities and listen to us talk and laugh and speak about whatever we're talking about. And I realized that watching some of these streamers that I'm subscribed to, like that are audiences, that have huge audiences, man, like these motherfuckers tell them like, yo, thank you for streaming today, this brightened up my day, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? I got to talk to the people in the community that you created, and it's just like they're like people really be having like a whole monthly like not just a monthly subscription, but a monthly payment that comes out to these streamers every month. Like this one streamer I watch, he's actually a friend of mine. He has on his Streamlabs account, he has 3 or 4 monthly subscribers who every month there's a payment that comes out. And it just alerts. Boom. $100, $50, whatever the amount is, you know what I'm saying? Whenever if they're streaming on the day that the payment comes out, it'll pop up while they're streaming. And there's dedicated people like that who really support these channels. And that's where I'm trying to get all of us. You know what I'm saying? That's why I constantly tell my viewers to go and watch everybody else's channels and shit like that, because it's all about networking, man. It's like we're a community, or at least we should be. It's like a sports team. You know?
Enemies attacking Alpha 2!
That's why, like, right now, bro, I'm watching your stream off of my YouTube account, my wife's YouTube account, and my business YouTube.
Oh, watching my stream?
Yeah. So you get the watch hours. And, like, even if I were to fall asleep, or if you guys are streaming during the day, like, because every time you guys stream, I do watch. Even if I don't get on the comments, because I may be busy or I may be running around at the store or making some runs or whatever, or I'm busy at home, I still have it planned. I'll pull that shit up on my computers and on my extra phones and shit. And because I have my business phone, I have a business cell phone that has its own YouTube account and everything on it. And I'll have your stream pulled up on there, then a stream pulled up on my other cell phone that has my account on it. Then I'll have a stream pulled up on the business account on the computer with another screen on my account for one. Like say you and Goomba are streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
I'll have on my wife's laptop, I'll have your stream and Goomba's stream up on 2 different screens. Or 2 different windows. Then I'll have both of y'all streams up on my computer with the dual screens. Because I have 2 screens for my desktop right now. And I'll have, let's say I'm watching someone else's stream as well, I'll have both of y'all streams minimized in 2 separate windows on one screen, and then I'll be watching whoever else on the So I'll have like 4 or 5 streams going at one time.
Yeah.
On multiple different devices, bro. Just because I support whoever I rock with, and I know eventually all of us are gonna be actual close friends. You know what I mean? Because of the way we met, and how our friendship's going so far. You know
How'd you meet Goomba?
Searching for a live to watch.
Oh, okay.
Because I was just trying to honestly get more subscribers, plus find more people to watch, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm about to start streaming super heavy, and we're gonna be doing a podcast, and I already had this idea of helping other streamers get big through my podcast show. So that was an idea from forever ago. You know what I mean? But I was like, let me just go and start watching streamers who ain't even at 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Aren't getting monetized yet.
Yeah.
Even those who are under 100. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I found Goomba.
Nothing like good grudge.
And I just started watching, and I'm like, damn, he's playing Marvel too. And I was a huge fan of this game when it first came out. And then it bust, you know, the way it did. It was a shitstorm. And I was really disappointed, but I was just watching his stream and then just hearing you guys talk and laugh and crack jokes and shit. And honestly, that's how I started watching you guys. From just watching the stream and hearing you guys crack jokes and laugh and, you know, just talk about sports and the whole nine. And I was like, what? I'm about to start watching you guys. And then I subscribed to Goomba's channel and started talking to him in the chat. And then that's when I started getting to know everybody else. And, you know, starting to interact with all the rest of you guys. And then once he made me a moderator, I was like, bet he's gonna be one of the first motherfuckers that is under 100 subscribers or under 1,000 subscribers, I should say, that I'm gonna put in the streamer spotlight. And then when you were like, well, I'm gonna start streaming too, I was like, bro, that's another person, and you're even lower with subscribers, so that's gonna be even better for you to, you know, do a streamer spotlight, interview you on the podcast show, and come on and talk to the viewers and let them ask you questions and shit like that as well. That's always been my goal, just to help other people, not just myself.
We now hold
Because I'm
sector
gonna
Alpha.
get to 1,000 subscribers eventually. You know what I mean? But that's why I'm doing this podcast show
Most sectors are
on
now
the other
under our
channel.
control.
Because, like I said, it's me, myself, my brother Bugs Bangay. Have you subscribed to his channel?
Who?
My brother.
I don't.
When you go to my channel, on the feature section at the very, very bottom, like when you go to my main channel and you see my playlist and my banner and all that shit, you go to the very bottom where you and Goomba are featured at, because I featured you and Goomba on my channel as well. So when you go down there, before where you guys are at,
Sector Charlie is
you
under
gotta
our
go
control.
to the section above where it says the members of Loyalty Gamers and Podcast members, and then it's my brother Bug's Finger. Subscribe to his channel too, because he streams a lot too. He streams a lot of different games. Like he has the Division gameplay, he has Fortnite, Hot Wheels as well. Like he's got a bunch of shit. But subscribe to his channel and subscribe to my podcast channel. So when I do my podcast, like if you're at work or you're driving in the fucking car, you can play that shit. Because you know we talk about sports, we talk about gaming, we talk about what's going on in the movie industry as far as like new movies coming out, especially Marvel movies. I'm a huge Marvel fan. So we talk about all type of shit on there. I'm trying to get his subscribers up as well.
We're attacking one of our objectives.
But he's been working. He hasn't been able to stream lately. He's been working from like 5:30 in the morning to like 10 o'clock at night sometimes.
Sector Charlie in enemy hands.
That's why we haven't done a podcast episode yet. Or the Wake and Bake morning show. That's why we haven't done a show yet. Because he's been busy. And I tried doing 2 episodes without him. You know, just to get him done because he wasn't able to host that in those mornings. The views just wasn't. It's not the same with just me by myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you need to have, a decent little group of people do something like that.
Yeah, you gotta have at least one or more. You know, and eventually my wife's gonna be hosting with us too on the morning show. Because we were gonna start off as a night show and do a podcast show Saturday night, like we're talking like late night, midnight, 11 o'clock, midnight. Because you know we're on the West Coast and he's on the East Coast right now, so he's gonna be moving west here in a few months, but so like the time frame, we were like, all right, if we do it 11 o'clock here, it's 2 o'clock in the morning there. You know what I mean? So we're catching the late night viewers type shit. So we have to go earlier, 8 o'clock here, 11 o'clock out there. So like, you know, fuck it.
Hostiles of Sector Delta.
See what hits for. But we're gonna start, you know, like I said, once this work together is set in stone, we're gonna get back.
Hostiles keep taking objectives. Still early though.
But honestly, I think like if you and Goomba are really gonna do gaming together a lot, like streamers as far as that, you guys should like.
Task force strength is noticeably down.
If you're gonna do Dark Side Gaming and he does the Goomba gaming, do it separately, but do it together. You know what I mean? Like promote each other. You know what I'm saying? Like how you're doing now, but now we're official. You
We
know,
are
that's
engaging
why
at
I was
Bravo
telling
1.
Goomba, get a logo. I'm gonna get a custom logo made for personalized for you guys. You know what I mean? Individually, like I did. I made my brother do his own logo. My wife's gonna do the same right now. She just has a picture. But eventually she's gonna have her logo up and shit like that. So I'm gonna get that shit now. Started at least, like have an idea drawn out or something, so that when you're ready to do everything, you can get your logo done, get it digitized and watermarked, and then you're good to go. Like I said, that's the goal. But like right now, I've gotten 2 donations to my channel, and I refuse to touch that one. I will not touch those ones until it's time to buy what I need
Allied troops
to
targeting Bravo
customize the
1.
controller. Customize PS5 because I'm not gonna force the person. Like say whoever wins, whichever one of my subscriber wins, they have a PS4, not a PS5. I'm not gonna force them to take a PS5 controller, customize, and they don't have a PS5 to play it. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fucked up. So if you got a P4, we'll customize. My brother knows how to customize P4 controller as well. So because that's where he started doing this shit. Was with the P4 controller. Started customizing them and changing up the triggers and putting lights on it and all that shit. But
Enemy forces
he know
control
how to do
sector
all that
Echo.
shit.
That's cool.
And he showed me how to do it, so we're gonna give away. Well, he's showing me. He's gonna make a customized controller for me and just buy a brand new controller and customize. So that's another thing to go get a brand new controller and customize it. Send it to him with a $100 PlayStation Network card. I'm doing that at 100 subscribers. Motherfuckers ain't doing giveaways like that until we already at 1,000 or something.
Control of Alpha 2.
Not showing love to your interview. They're watching it for you. They're supporting you for you. Shit. Get back. And why not start early? If you can afford to do it. But that's why you put that donation up there. Donation to go back and go, into do your giveaways and actually give shit away. Because people, the money that people are donating to your channel is paying for them donating or for them giveaways.
We're losing people.
So why not? You know what I mean? Like I don't touch none of the money on my Cash App because it's all gonna be coming from donations. I have no direct deposit or nothing on my Cash App.
We burn through half our resources.
So that's why I put that up there.
They've got Sector Delta.
Like I got Capital One, that's my main bank, so that's where my direct deposits. But like my PayPal, my Venmo, Cash App, all that shit, I don't have no direct deposits like up there, so I can use any of those regardless. You know what I mean? I'm cool. But the majority of the world has Cash App, so that's why I tell people.
I have Venmo.
Like us. And see, I have Venmo too. And there's a lot of people out there who have Venmo. Just found that out. Jeez.
Control an objective. They took Sector Charlie.
Yeah, streaming shit is awful. Definitely taking where I want to be as much money and time and effort I'm about to put into this shit. As much as I've already put into this shit, what my wife has put into this shit.
Allies engaging at Charlie 1.
I'm not stopping until
secured
this
every
shit
sector.
So that the podcast becomes a hit. Everything else, pay for itself. That's why I was telling Goomba that you guys should do a podcast show as well. Like you're actually live on camera and talking about sports and